get it, and I just noticed the camera angle is funny. Oh, when you're your own crew. There we go. I'll be able to see the feet. Okay. Welcome to the Lebanon Senior Center here. Now we're all set to do our workout on. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lebanon Senior Center. We are doing our strength and mobility exercise class. If you found us, grab some water bottles, some canned goods, dumbbells, whatever, weighted object you might have in the house. Might want to make sure they're a bit even in weight, might make your routine a little bit easier. Otherwise, that's all you really need to join us for exercising today. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put my water bottles down for just a moment here. And we are going to just get our blood pumping a little bit. So do some walking in place with me, move those feet and arms. Maybe you haven't moved a whole lot this morning. We'll get you woke up here. You can even lift those arms upward. I know it's a rainy day. Smells good outside. Feels good with that cooler temperature, but we'll get you warmed up. All right, let's do some twists on here. Just get that blood flowing. Start warming up those muscles and our joints as we get ready to increase our strength, protect our flexibility, maybe get more flexible so we can continue to live the life that we want to lead, right? That's what it's about. We exercise for purpose. All righty. Feeling loosened up? I hope so. Remember, it's important to breathe throughout the exercises, so don't forget to do that. All right, you can go ahead and pick up a water bottle. I'm going to use both. You can use one or two, or one can or one mug. I'm going to put our feet out in front of us. We're going to do a little coordination here for right off the bat. So we're going to be lifting those water bottles up overhead. And as we're doing this, if you can, you're going to lift those feet up. Ooh, right out the gate this morning. She's getting ambitious. Watch out. Yeah, you can do it. Good job. If you're feeling a little off balance, aren't too sure about your seat, you can do one leg. And then you can do the other leg. If you're feeling really good, go ahead and do balls. One more. Whew. There you go. Good job. Told you, we're getting ambitious and feisty today. All right, with your water bottles behind you, we're going to be lifting them upwards. Okay? Doing great. If you like that more ambitious approach, you can certainly lift a leg while you're lifting those arms up, or you can just focus on the arms. I feel like I'm Speedy Gonzalez this morning. You can slow it down a little too. Good job. How you feeling? Warming up? Good. Okay, let's get these water bottles upright. So moving backwards. So now we're going to work on coming up. Okay, so this lovely little position. I keep leaning backwards. I'm being slouchy today. You're coming up. You can come forwards a little bit too. So it's kind of on a diagonal. And again, you can certainly add those legs in there if you want to. One more. There you go. Woo! We are just being really energetic and ambitious this morning around here. This is a good thing. And always remember, if you can't do the same number of reps or the same number of exercises, it's okay. The fact you're showing up and doing a little bit today is great. Join us on this video or other videos. Keep coming back and you'll start to see some improvement over time. You might be able to do more and more and more each time. Probably more than me. Keep at it. All right, let's see here. Next exercise. Let's hold our water bottles kind of like this. So like we're holding them in front of ourselves and we're just gonna bring them back and then touch them together. Pull those shoulder blades back, like you're trying to touch your shoulder blades together in the back, and then bring the water bottles together in the front to touch. All right, good job. You've got all 10 of those in there, excellent. All right, I'm gonna seat forward on my chair just a little bit, get a little too comfy. Let's do a little jumping jack here. You can put your water bottles down for this if it would feel better for you, if you're just really starting to exercise after maybe not doing so for a while. But if you're feeling comfortable, we're gonna add these water bottles to our jumping jacks this morning. Our little half jacks here. Good job. How about one more? Good, good, good. Oh, just had to take a breath for a minute. It's okay to stop, and if you need to take a breath, take that break, because then we're going to get right back into the exercise. Listen to your body, okay? All right, let's see here. One of my favorite things to do with seniors is remind them how powerful they are and empower them. So let's do a little bit of boxing this morning. We are going to punch forward. If you can hold your weight while you're doing it, that's great. If it's a little too much, you can always set it down and do it without. So with our arms tucked in, our elbows tucked into our sides, you are going to extend your arm forward like you're doing a punch. Return it. Other arm, bring it back in. There you go. And you can certainly twist that torso a little bit. Really be able to put some power into that swing. There you go. You're all Rocky Balboa in the making here. Taking out whatever hardship life throws at you. You can do it. There you go. How about one more? There you go. Gotta defeat all those things that are in your way today, right? All right, let's go ahead and we are going to put one of our weighted objects down. And we are just going to use one. So I'm kind of bracing myself, so we need to lean forward a little bit on this exercise. And if you want to give yourself a little brace, I'm using my knee, and you're going to work one arm, one shoulder, swinging that weight down between your legs and lifting it up overhead and back down. And 10. Really good. Of course, you know, if we do it on one side, we just switch over and do it on the other. All right, there you go. Both sides. Let's go ahead and pick that other water bottle back up. All right, we're gonna keep them kind of at our sides, elbows bent to kind of a 90-degree angle. And we are going to do work across our body here a little bit in opposite. So I'm going to raise my right arm with my water bottle in it. At the same time, I'm going to try to do my left leg. All right, and the opposite. There you go. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to switch our rotation up a little bit. Sitting, you gotta make sure you're seated upright, seated upright, seated upright, seated upright. So you have some good posture for this next one. We're holding both of our water bottles or our cans together in front of us or your dumbbells, and we're just gonna twist them. Right, center, left, center, right. Can't forget that core, right? For a lot of our balance starts here at the center of our bodies. Might be a little hard to get down the floor to do sit-ups or crunches, but there's other ways to exercise and have a strong back and to work our core muscles. All right, we're going to mix it up again. So this time, instead of doing a full twist to the side, we are going to lift those water bottles up to the sky. If you can't do both, that's okay. Work on doing one. And you notice I'm stretching out my opposite leg. So I'm really trying to elongate muscles across my body here. You can get both hands going. Opposite directions. Again, if this gets too much for you, focus on one hand. Or you do both. Or we can do opposites. We're just mixing it up this morning. Well, you know, some of you have exercised with me for a long time now, so we've got to mix it up a little bit, give you guys a more challenging approach. But we want to make sure it's still accessible for any beginners out there. Oh, all right, how you doing? You're doing all right? Okay, that's good. Let's see. Let us go ahead and, speaking of crunches, why don't we do some? You can do them seated in a chair, though. You don't have to crawl down on the floor. In fact, I don't recommend it at all. Let's go ahead and put our water bottles down for this. To do a seated crunch, you want your legs nice and wide. You can have your arms across your chest, or you can have them down in front of you, whichever is comfortable for you. So across your chest, you're just going to stretch over your torso here. You're laying down towards the floor. Try to keep that back straight. Doing good. If these are feeling kind of easy, you're feeling really good about them, you can certainly stretch those hands out and start working on eventually getting to the floor. Not there yet, someday, but it's a goal. I'm a nice visual person. I like to think I can. I think I can. Remember to stay balanced as you rock forward. You can always make sure your toes push back. We don't want you toppling out of your chair onto the floor. So you just be very careful. Make sure you're listening to all of your body. How about one more? And there you go. Whew. There's some good crunches this morning. I think we did quite a few. You're doing great. All right, let's pick up these water bottles again. Let's see, my favorite. Oh, we kind of really worked the shoulder already this morning. So let's go ahead and you can bring your feet back together, keep them wide wherever you feel balanced. And we're going to get that elbow bent into our side here, holding it steady. Lean forward just a little bit, and you're going to push that arm back behind you and bring it back. Push that water bottle back behind you, like you're passing it to somebody behind you, and then bringing it back. Doing really good. Working the back of the arm there. And remember, some of the exercises, you can even do these while you're watching your favorite show on TV. So after you learn a couple, there's a commercial break, or just, set a timer. Every 10, 15 minutes, do an exercise. Great for circulation, keeps muscles, blood pumping and muscles moving, even when you're doing something else that you enjoy doing. Breaks up the monotony for your body. There you go. Let's switch to the other side. Our bodies weren't designed to be as sedentary as they are now, so definitely want to add more movement in your day whenever possible. Your body will appreciate it. And if you do it in small increments, you don't even have to worry about getting hot and sweaty. It's the fun thing about strength training. You don't have to be sweaty to work your muscles and improve your strength and flexibility. That's more the cardio department. Also good for you, and I encourage you to do some of that. But these exercises you can do in small increments throughout your day. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and sit back up. I am going to go ahead and put the water bottles back down. For the next exercise, we're going to do a little bit with our legs, okay? Just because we're seated doesn't mean we forget them. Now, you can sit upright to do this exercise, or if you want a little added leverage, you can certainly hold the back of your chair at the bottom of your chair. So we are going to kind of do I call them a reverse donkey kick. So you're going to lift your foot up off the ground and kick out away from you. Lift it back towards you, set it down on the floor. Aha. Really good. Keep it up. Last one on this side. There you go. Whew, good job. You can give the leg a pat. It did a really good job for you. Of course, you're halfway there. If you came to class with 2 legs today, you get to try the other one. Okay, so again, up, kick out, bring back in, set it down. Halfway there. Do one more. Perfect. Good job. All righty. Of course, we can also do some traditional leg lifts. So like straight out in the air. I feel like I'm cheating too far back on the chair. The chair does some of the work. So I'm going to scoot to the edge to make sure that my leg is doing the work. My leg outstretched, I'm going to lift that leg up off the floor. And I'm just going to hold it off the floor. All right, so I counted 10. You can relax it back down. And we're going to repeat that again. Lowering it back to the floor. As I try to do it slowly, try to stay in control of the leg. And down. And again. And down. One more time this leg. And lower it to the ground. Good job. We'll bring that leg back in. We'll focus on the other side. So I'm going to stretch out my left leg. When you're ready, we're going to lift that leg up off the ground. And lower it. Good job. Hand back up. And lower it back down. And lift it back up. And lower it back down. Almost there. And back down. I feel like I just shorted that one a little bit. Let's do one more on that side, just to make sure. And lower it back down. Good job. All right, bring those feet back under you, knees at a 90-degree angle. Let's come back up on our toes here. So we're going to do some heel lifts, lifting those heels up off the ground. Start off nice and slow here. Just a little gentle lift on the ground, off the ground. Come up on those toes. And as those calf muscles get nice and warmed up, you can certainly start squeezing that calf muscle when you get up onto those toes. Start out really gently. Make sure it's warmed up and flexing. If you just jump right into it, sometimes you end up getting a Charlie horse in your calf or a leg cramp, and those hurt. So start slow, work into it. All right, and one more nice squeeze at the top and down. Perfect. All right. Pick up these water bottles for our final 2 exercises. I like to hold my water bottle or can by the top for this particular one. I'll hang down at my sides. And make sure your seat's anchored on this chair because we're going to be tilting. So you're going to lean to one side like you're going to put this water bottle on the floor. And then you're going to sit back up straight. And then we're going to do the other side like we were going to put it on the floor on that side. And we're repeating this. Nice and slow. Really stretching out the lower back and your sides and your shoulder too. One more. There you go. Nice stretch. And back up. Good job. All right. We're just going to do just a little fun thing to finish it up here. We are going to once more twist, this time holding the water bottles. And I'm tilting a little ways off my center. My arms go one side, I'm tilting just a little bit to the opposite direction. Slow and controlled, slow and controlled. Doing great. Do one more on each side. There you go. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you guys today for coming out and joining me here at another workout. A little strength and flexibility and mobility, because if we stay flexible, we stay strong, we stay mobile, hopefully for as long as we can. Yeah, let's do just a few stretches real quick, just to stretch out the muscles. They're nice and warm right now. And they just got worked. Your body just did some work. So we'll reward it with a little bit of stretching. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Just do a gentle twist. Back to the center, opposite hand, opposite knee, other side. Beautiful. Let's put those feet out in front of us and let's flex those leg muscles. So pointing toes, flexing the feet back. One more nice stretch. Perfect. All right, let's leave one leg stretched out. Let's gently stretch down the length of our leg. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you take a nice deep breath. Slowly come up. Make sure you come up slowly. If your head's down lower than your heart, sometimes you get a little head rush. So we don't want you to get any vertigo, so make sure you move slowly on that one. Of course, we do have another side to do, so you can stretch back down that side. And go ahead and come back up again. Perfect. All right, everyone, thank you for joining us for another round of strength and mobility. We hope you stay well, enjoy the rest of your day, feel strong and powerful, and know that you can do almost anything with a little practice, repetition, and work out. All right, you guys be well. Bye-bye.